Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more in us, I think, maybe. And as much punishment as we put ourselves through today watching half of the first season of Rick and Morty.
I so thought I was going to get to play Guitar Hero.
You are going to.
I know.
It's just you said, hey, you're the one who wanted to do this.
I just figured 5, half season is really good since we don't really get Micah over here without Ben enough to record Rick and Morty all the time.
Wow, make it sound like we don't want Ben.
No.
I'm just joking, Heather. Come on.
I go hang out with Ben more than... I see Ben more than you. How many times do you wake up and I'm gone and I'm with Ben?
Well, often I look outside and your car's still here, and I'm just like, oh, she must be in her room. And then all of a sudden you'll come back. Because I'm waiting for you. I wait for you usually down here. I'm just like, I wonder when Heather's going to get down here. And then all of a sudden you come walking in the front. I hear a car pull up outside. And I'm like, oh, is Ben here? And then all of a sudden you and Ben come walking in. And I'm like, oh.
The other day I went to Ben's house. We went and got food and went and did our magic card stuff. We went back to Ben's house, got Chico. I drove Ben here, then drove Ben home later. Ben and I just have this weird, we're gonna drive around thing. And we just talk.
Well, you both have different types of depression. And you both have different ways of dealing with it. Ben drives.
I drive.
Okay.
I mean, the other night, I wanted to bring Ben specifically so when I dropped him off, I could drive around. And so I drove for an hour after I got back to town. And just didn't come home for another hour so I could listen to music and think. And I thought about it a lot.
Okay, that's good.
And so Ben and I both like driving. Long story short, we never make sense with what we do with our cars.
Oh yeah, I've been there. Other Ben and this Ben and myself, we randomly wound up in North Carolina at a giant hotel that was having a gingerbread house exhibition / competition.
That happened?
Yeah.
Damn.
Twice.
I would like to know, did that happen by you guys just getting bored and looking for things nearby to do?
Oh no, it wasn't nearby. It was in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's kind of nearby. It depends where in North Carolina.
I mean, no, it was we drove an hour because we just
Well, an hour's not far.
It would start out to go to get food, and then he would just keep driving.
But then how did you end up finding gingerbread houses?
I think he had heard about it or something. I don't know. It was at a big hotel. What was it called?
To be fair, we almost went to a tiny house convention today.
I thought it was tomorrow.
Well, it started today, and it goes through Sunday, I think. But I didn't want to pay $25 to go look at tiny houses. I want to go look at tiny houses for less than that.
You just want to look at tiny houses.
I can watch tiny houses on Tiny House Hunters, which I do frequently.
Jesus.
What were you watching again?
Rick and Morty. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The 5th episode. Forget the title of it.
It's something.
Yeah, it's something or other. Okay, so. Oh shit.
Me seeks and destroy.
Oh shit! I forgot.
What?
This episode. Oh god. Okay. There's a certain character in this that I swear to God, the very his Okay, never mind.
Let's not overhype it. Let's just
just gonna do it.
Present in the moment.
Just gonna do it. Let's go.
From an alternate reality possessed by demonic alien spirits from another
There's
dimension's future. Do you
that's
need
a SNES
demonic
cartridge.
device
Or it's a
something?
NES
Just hit
cartridge.
the button already.
Hey, Ghostbusters.
Good work, Morty. You know, these demonic alien spirits are really valuable.
Just killed my family. I don't care what they were.
I don't know, Morty. Some people would pay top dollar for that kind of breakthrough.
You know what, Rick? That's it. I'm done with these
I would.
insane adventures.
Can you fix Grandpa Rick, can you help me with my science homework?
Yeah, just don't do it.
Grandpa!
Hey, Rick, you got some kind of hand-shaped device that can open this mayonnaise jar?
God, Morty, what a boring start to an adventure. Why don't we just go to Kentucky?
Rick, this is a fantasy-type
Hey,
world
hey.
with creatures and all sorts of fantasy
Kentucky
things.
is not that
We're
green.
going on a quest, okay?
It's blue.
Can't wait.
Bluegrass.
Come on, Rick. There's a giant in the clouds.
Yeah, beginner's luck.
Wait, so this is just Kentucky? It's not some weird dimension?
No, it's not really Kentucky. He said, oh, look here. How medieval. So might as well go to Kentucky.
Mr. Meeseeks, was it? Yeah, Gene Vagina.
Remember to square your shoulders, Jerry.
Yeah, I got it.
Square your shoulders, bend your knees.
Well, make yourself comfortable
This is my
because
worst
I
nightmare.
suck.
No, Jerry.
What?
I'm the one who
That
sucks.
guy talking
Let me try
at me.
something. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Well, he's
Oh gosh.
I smell the blood of...
Holy crap!
So where did they go?
Kentucky.
Letting go of the need to be popular is
don't
what makes
understand.
people like you.
They went up into the giant's house. The giant fell down, hit his head, and died.
But unless they're on another planet or in another dimension, it's just the normal world.
It is a normal world. The tiny people live under the normal world.
Tell me that.
So
That just puts
all this
pressure
time
on
they've
me.
been Lilliputians.
You try to relax.
Is what you're
Have
telling me.
you ever tried to relax? It is a paradox.
It's like the secret world of Arietti.
But here we are, walking down the courthouse steps.
Shit.
Oh boy, Morty.
I can't take it anymore! I just want to die! We all want to die! We're me-seeks! Why did you even rope me into this? Because he roped me into this! Well, him over there, he roped me into this! Well, he roped me into this! What about me? He roped me into this! Well, that one over there roped me into this! Well, he roped me into this! It's whimsical and fun.
What are you looking at?
Easy, Rick.
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
It's a tempting offer, but I'm gonna have to decline.
Rats, what a shame.
Morty, your adventure's in a spiral. For real, man. Time to pull out.
You keep heckling my adventure, Rick. But I'm starting to get nervous that maybe it's gone a little too far off the rails.
Isn't that what
Much like our conversations.
Hey, you know what? You're making me really uncomfortable.
Stop fighting me. Just let this happen.
Get off of me!
Whoa.
You sweet little...
Damn. Where did he get a katana?
Jerry,
Did I tell you how much I love your new haircut? What the heck?
There he is!
what, Jerry?
Hey. That's effective.
Me-seeks are not born into this world fumbling for meaning, Jerry. We are created to serve a singular purpose for which we will go to any lengths to fulfill. Existence is pain to a me-seeks, Jerry, and we will do anything to alleviate that pain. Just ask, what's your name, man?
This is too relatable for me. Okay.
They're going to die because of me.
I like how they were like, I want to die, and Nate looked at me.
Yeah.
Bend your knees. Bend them.
Yes.
Square your shoulders. Now take a deep
Strike
breath.
your head.
I love you.
I'm counting to 3, Jerry.
What the is going on?
And that's the same thing.
We're handicapped strong.
Thank God.
Excuse me, I'm a bit of a stickler, me-seeks. What about your short game?
Oh my god, oh my god. What about your short game?
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Thank goodness those guys are
I think
gone.
we'll take our food to go.
Oh, heroes, we would like to introduce you to our beloved king so that he may thank you
Oh my God.
personally.
No, it's cool. Rick, Portal, hurry.
Thank you, Rick.
Wubba-lubba-dub-dubs! Yeah! That's my new thing. I'm kind of like, what's his name? Arsenio. That's what Arsenio used to say on his show.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Sir, I think you're going to want to see this. We found it inside a lockbox, inside King Jellybean's closet. We have to tell the people.
Wait. Destroy it. Our people will get more from the idea he represented than from the jelly bean he actually was.
No. No.
Get any of that? It's a good show.
No.
Okay.
Wow.
So a pervy jelly bean walks into a bathroom.
I super hate Mr. Meeseeks. His voice is like nails on a chalkboard.
Well, thankfully, okay, I will say this. He doesn't show up
Oh, dear.
except in the background.
Oh, dear.
But you don't hear him. I think that's really it.
I had always wondered what that was.
What? You've seen that on the Discord, sir. Now you know.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. I ain't doing the voice. I ain't going to do the voice here.
Mr. Meeseeks.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks, and I want to die.
Look at me.
Actually,
Relatable.
Yeah. Actually, what you know what we need? We need a Miss Heather Heather box.
Every time you want someone to be depressed with, you just press the button.
Actually a better one. A Miss Guns for Hands box. It's like I miss Guns for Hands. You wanna sit around and talk depressing shit together?
No, when you press the button, I come and I actually have guns for hands, and I work just like Mr. Meeseeks. You give me a task, but instead of me actually being able to do the task, I'm forever trapped because I just keep accidentally shooting people and going, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry."
Actually, the perfect way for you to arrive too would be like that you hit the button on the Miss Guns for Hands box, and all of a sudden you hear a car pull up outside, and you hear and like the door opens up, someone comes
And I
like,
said, "Do you have a microphone?"
huh?
I said, "Do you have a microphone?"
Kind of. Like you come upstairs and you're just like, here to help. What's up?
There were stairs. I didn't know there was gonna be stairs.
Stairs. A lot of them. God, why so many stairs?
Whoever invented stairs is like my worst enemy.
God.
Wait,
Who invented these stairs?
aren't you
Satan?
wanting to move into the top of a spiral staircase?
Yeah, I like spiral staircases, but the other two sets of staircases is gonna... Well, one set of staircases is gonna suck. But to be fair, I have to walk up 2 staircases to get to my room right now as well, so...
But
I'll have to walk up 3 when I go from the recording studio to my room, though. That'll suck. It'll be like being at THS all over again.
well, all you'll have to do is just like sit on the first floor for like a good 30 minutes and just like
30 minutes? You
like
can
lounge around and just like get something to eat.
You could get 20.
I can't see me ever going straight from the recording studio to my room. Like, I would stop on the first floor
to hire.
That's what I'm saying,
dude. To...
Like to grab a soda until I get a mini fridge upstairs, because eventually I have an office up there, and there will be a mini fridge and a microwave and all that.
You know what you need?
Because I'm not about to walk down 2 flights of stairs every time I get thirsty.
You know what you need, Heather? You need one of those assisted lift things that they have.
I hate that you're not the first person to make that joke.
Never gonna happen. I've seen Gremlins. I know how those go wrong.
You're not the first person to make that joke, and I'm mad about it.
Well, I think it'd be
because my
effective for
legs
you.
used to like give out where I had the arthritis in my knees and my muscles get weird sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day, the person we don't talk about anymore goes, I mean, we could just install one of those things. And I was like, I am not disabled. I can walk upstairs.
I mean, the low price of 25 schmeckles.
Just
there.
Just pay him 25 schmeckles to take you up the stairs every time.
I would.
Actually, you know what? You could have Ben piggyback you.
I don't think that'd be good for me or Ben.
I wouldn't mind piggybacking. I mean, honestly, I carried a friend of mine up his stairs. He was drunk off his ass.
I've been carried up the stairs drunk before.
Yeah, well, this guy weighed about as much as me.
This was only about a year ago.
I got him over my shoulder, fireman's carry style. I got him up the stairs, and while I had him on my shoulders and I was about to open the door to his bedroom, I hear him go, "Brr." I'm like, Jesse, don't you fucking dare. And I like ran in there and I like threw him on his bed, and he's like, thanks, man. And he like gets a blanket on, and I'm like, roll over on your side. He's like, I ain't that kind of guy, man. No, roll over on your side so you don't suffocate in your vomit, you dumbass. And then, well,
I got.
But he thought I wanted to spoon with him or something. Like, no.
I got carried upstairs, and as soon as I got up there, I had this big stuffed orca. Like, it's a
Shamu?
good. It's like, yeah, it's like 4 foot. And it's not from SeaWorld. It's because I don't support SeaWorld. But, like, there was this 4-foot orca stuffed animal, and they start going down the stairs, and they hear me at the top of the stairs going, "No, come back! I need to show you something." And they came back upstairs. I'm just like, "Look at my whale!" And they both just go, "Oh God, she's showing us her willy up here." And
Free Willy.
Yeah. And so
like groundskeeper Willy.
And then when
Willy
I
hears
moved,
ya. Willy don't care.
when I moved though, I still have it, and it's actually upstairs. And so Ben goes, "Well, Heather, why do you have a big willy?" And now it's like a thing, and I hate it.
Yeah, if somebody gets that sloppy drunk and I'm around, I'm not going to carry them anywhere. I'm just going to let them lay down on the sidewalk, and I'll put a little blanket over them and sit there until they're able to
My ex-roommate left me
walk
in the
themselves
bathroom
and-
floor with a blanket after I had alcohol poisoning and threw up. He
Oh,
made me
God.
clean up while drunk, and then I laid down on the floor and went to sleep, and he went on a date at like 2 a.m. Who am I kidding? It was a grinder hookup. It was not a date.
No matter what he tells you, that nobody goes on like a date at 2 a.m. unless you're like
And
a
I was like,
friggin'
thanks for
hoot owl.
leaving me to die.
Yeah. My buddy Clint, who I used to room with, the Wall of Meat.
Yeah.
Seeing him get drunk was like, it was like a monster movie. The horror kept building the more he drank. Like, he drank 2 full mason jars, like mason jars this tall, full of apple pie moonshine.
It's easy.
Just like downed them both. Like the alcohol alcohol volume in those is like 90 to 100 proof.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Jesus. And he downs them both, and I'm just like, "You all right, dude?" He's like, "My girl's a bitch, dude." And I'm like, "What'd she do?" It's like,
I don't know.
she was with this guy that was her stepdad, but he's not anymore, and now they're living together.
Oh.
And she came up here to see me, to see our living arrangements and everything, see if she could move up here because she didn't want to live with him anymore. And we spent the whole weekend together. And when I say the whole weekend together, I mean we got into it, man. I don't even think I left my room. And I'm like, "Clint, you didn't shower or nothing?" He's like, "Fuck no, dude." And I'm like, And he's like, and he's just like, "I got a call from her, and she says she's going to stay down there with him." And I'm like, because we were planning on, like, her moving in. Like,
Yeah.
we talked about it. And I was just like, "Yeah, Clint, all we got to do is just talk to Greg and, like, add her to the lease, and we'll be good."
Yeah.
And she doesn't got to pay any extra rent or anything. I mean, as long as you pay your half of the rent, if she can pay into it as well if she wants. I mean, I don't mind. And, yeah, it was not good. And Clint, that's probably the worst off I've seen Clint ever. Okay, I take it back. Second worst I've seen Clint. Worst I'd ever seen Clint is after he got the shit kicked out of him in a MMA fight.
Oh, good.
He went up against a guy that was like 3 inches taller than him and outweighed him by like 100 pounds. He took it on short notice. He wasn't supposed to fight that guy that night. The guy he was supposed to fight got arrested a week before the event.
You guys haven't seen me sloppy drunk yet.
You don't want to see me sloppy drunk. I'm funny as hell.
Oh, I'm good when I'm sloppy drunk. I'm that person.
Sloppy drunk. Are you sure you're not drunk now? It's like I can perfectly attest to you that I am not drunk.
I'm that person that's like, hey, I'm not drunk. I just want you to know I love you like a lot. Thank you for being my friend. And people just go, okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm crying.
Just keep your head over the
I
toilet
just
bowl,
love
Heather.
you guys so much. Like, I am that wholesome drunk.
Oh,
friend.
you're the happy drunk.
Most of the time.
Okay.
There has been one incident where I was like, get away from me or I will slaughter you.
Tequila?
Yeah, actually.
That's what it was. Yes, it's always tequila that,
But if I'm
that
on
gets
vodka,
everybody in the bad mood.
like vodka or anything like that, I'm just like, I love you guys, okay?
Okay, there's Jim Brewer actually had a very good skit about drinking. He said whenever you're drinking, your stomach is kind of like the party, is like where the party is, and the entryway to your stomach is like the bouncer. And all of a sudden, you take a few beers in, a few friendlies, like it's like, "Hey, Coors, come on in. Hey, Budweiser, how you been? Oh, hey, Miller. Hey, when's your light cousin gonna stop by? I've been trying to get her number all week." All right. And then next thing you know, you instead of domestics, you get foreigns. It's like, "Hey, Heineken, how's it hanging, man? Oh, hey, how you doing over there, Schlitz?" And all of a sudden, here comes the liquors. Some vodka comes. He's like, "Hello, comrade. We are here to party." It's like, and your stomach's just like, "Okay, vodka. Okay. First off, don't get too rowdy in there, because last time we had we had the Irish in there. got all hellish. It was like something out of Boondock Saints. I don't want to see that again. That's a reference. That's a reference that you're not gonna get yet until we watch Boondock Saints. But then he's like, and then always at the end of the night, who comes crawling along? Tequila. Because they come in, they're like, hey man, what are you doing? Hey, how you doing, stomach? Don't worry, we left the worm back in the van, man. And as soon as one of them gets in, they open up the side door and they sneak in like 20 of their buddies, and then your stomach's like going all crazy and everything, and all of a sudden the pit of the entryway of your stomach's like, all right, everybody out.
Yep.
Don't mix dark and light.
I did.
The reason
it was fun.
The one time I did, I woke up with a police flashlight in my face. I was like 17. I was a baby. What the fuck was that?
Was that you or was that Micah?
What does it mean?
It was my phone, but I don't have that vibration pattern.
Yeah, I don't do sloppy drunk. That's when I just go home.
You've never like been drunk.
Nope.
You never even tasted tasted liquor, have you?
I have tasted liquor.
Okay.
Isn't it the best?
Jameson or
no?
Which was it, Jack or?
It was some kind of bourbon. I don't know.
Oh,
that's what I put
Jim
in
Beam
my
probably.
Put in my coffee
probably.
when I'm sick.
Okay. Well, I am a power drinker. Whenever I drink a lot, and I'm a happy power drinker too. Like I want to be friends with everybody, and also I'm not too grabby either. I can keep my distance.
I'm not grabby. I want people to hold me.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna go home.
I'm like, can I have a hug? And then they hug me. I'm like, okay, thanks. Can I have another hug?
Sure.
And they're just like, I just gave you. I know,
God.
but you give really good hugs. I love you.
There was a girl that my sister graduated with. Her name was Lashake. She got so drunk one night, like that's all she would do, to me. Like I was the only one who was still awake because I hadn't had anything to drink. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden she's just like, Nate, come here. And she like gives me a big old hug and everything, like pulls me close, and I'm just like, hey Shay, how you doing? And she wouldn't let go. She was like long-term hug, and I'm like okay. And I stood there with her for like a good 2-3 minutes, and then she very slowly pulls away and just like pats me on the chest and says, you're good. Your sister's a bitch, but you're good. And
that sounds like something I would say when I was drunk. I'm very blunt.
And she's like, I've had a bit too much to drink, and I'm not sleeping on that fucking couch. And I look over at the couch, and there's like 3 people like passed out on it, just like topped over like dominoes. And I'm just like, you don't have to sleep on the couch. Tell you what. I got a bunk bed up in my room. If you want to sleep up there, I'll sleep on the little futon out in the thing. She's like, I don't want to take your room from you. I'm like, Shay, trust me, it's closer to the bathroom. Because my bed was like right there. And she's like, oh, I'm not gonna puke. Don't worry about that. And then she takes the lower bunk, and she's like, you sure you don't want to sleep in here? I'm like, no, I'm good. Because I had the top bunk as well. Yeah. And she gets up in the middle of the night and like sits in the bathroom for like a solid hour, and she's just like, I think I feel it coming up, but then all of a sudden it goes back down. I'm not sure.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
There's no feeling worse than needing to puke but not being able to puke.
Yeah, it's like you're looking down at your stomach, like, make up your mind, damn it. And then eventually,
and it finally happens, and you feel so much better.
Yeah, and then
you could just like go drink more.
It never happened with her. Like she like hovered over the toilet for like a good hour, and then she's like, I think I'm good. She gets up. And okay, she was on the basketball team with my sister, and
I want you to know I'm getting trashed tomorrow night.
Okay, fine. But her and my sister were, they weren't the best of friends. But Lachey, for some reason, I think she forgot where she was. She takes her shirt off, and all she has on is her sports bra. And I'm just like,
to be fair, that covers a lot.
Yeah, it does. It's just when you're a 14-year-old kid and you've never like.
Oh, you were 14?
Yeah. Oh, she was 17. She was 17.
Oh, okay.
The same age as my sister.
Okay, that got a lot like. Okay.
No. She was 17. I was 14.
I was just like, what the fuck?
Like me, I tasted alcohol for the first time when I was 12. My dad let me sample a beer. It tasted like ass. I didn't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, I asked my dad if I could have a drink once when I was like 10. He was like, "Sure, you can have a drink." I was like, "No, I don't want it."
Yeah. As a matter of fact, after I got done taking a swig, I took a swig and I was just like, he's like, tastes like piss, doesn't it? I'm like, if that's what piss tastes like, no. I'm like, he's like, you're not gonna drink it? I'm like, no. Instead, I just became a pure liquor drinker. I don't like beer. I like liquor.
I mean, liquor is quick, and you're done. Or if you're me, you just put vodka and fruit punch when you don't want to taste it.
You make a jungle juice. Have you ever made jungle juice?
I have a big thing of fruit punch and vodka over there in the floor.
Jungle juice, baby.
I have one of those like big bottles of vodka over there.
You ever made proper jungle juice?
No.
Like my friends made proper jungle juice. What it is you get no darks. You get vodka, you get either vodka or tequila. Preferably a fruity variety. You know, like tangerine vodka or lemon tequila.
I like the strawberry sherbet vodka they have.
Strawberry sherbet's also pretty good. Well, anyway, you get that. You get you get about two big cans of fruit punch, a punch bowl, and you get 2 to 3 cans of sliced fruit, whether it's oranges, whether it's preferably pineapple. And you slice it up. You push it in the bowl, and then fruit punch, either the tequila or the vodka, and then mix it, and then Dixie cup, drink.
We could totally make that easy.
Oh yeah.
My favorite at home real quick drink though is those little ice creams you can get that you used to have at kids' birthday parties with the paper.
Oh yeah.
You can get those in rainbow sherbet, fruit punch and vodka with the strawberry sherbet vodka.
There's a few recipes I want to try from Tipsy Bartender.
We could do that.
Yeah, have you ever seen Tipsy Bartender?
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Okay, I want to do the watermelon jello. The vodka jello watermelon.
I've never had jello shots, and the reason being is because every time I look at a jello shot recipe, they're like, okay, put a moderate amount of vodka. And my ass, yeah, it's just like, okay, 1 shot of vodka, almost there, and then it doesn't work out because it just tastes bad.
Okay, there's actually a clip.
Are you gonna show me the lady?
Yeah, she's like just a little
shot
bit
of vodka.
Just 1 shot of vodka. Glug 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 glug. It's like about 5 shots of vodka, and then John Cena reveals himself from behind her, pulls a part out of the wall and goes, "Are you sure about that?"
I love that clip. That used to get sent to me all the time because people would let me make the mixed drinks at parties.
Oh god.
Because I would always have blue curacao and sours and all that, because I made my own drinks at home a lot because I was underage and I learned how to make them. And so I would make them, but if the recipe called for 2 parts alcohol and 8 parts whatever else, it was going to get made with 6 parts alcohol and 6 parts whatever else.
So a half and half kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. Okay.
And so, instead of a 4th or an 8th or whatever the fuck it was supposed to be. So my drinks were always super strong, and you could always get at least a little bit of a taste of the vodka, but it's worth it because you don't have to drink as much and you get drunk faster. And that's all that matters to me when I'm getting drunk is I want to get drunk fast. I don't want this baby shit all night. Because once I get past my first 3 or 4 shots, I just start taking them straight. And that's where I get dangerous. Because one time, or if I don't care. There was one time I was just in a really bad mood and I just took 6 shots straight in 30 minutes and I regretted it.
I think we've all had our fair share of regrets in our life. Mike, I think you haven't had as many regrets, right? Because you've kind of been on the straight and narrow.
None revolved around alcohol.
No. Well, regrets outside of alcohol. You know,
Sure.
I'm not just talking about regrets about I have my regrets about alcohol. I have my regrets about drugs.
Plenty of regrets. They're just not anybody else's business.
Have I ever... Okay. Was Micah here the time I told the story about how I came home from work specifically, I am done with living? And I left work. I looked at my coworker dead in the eye and said, I'm going to go kill myself. And I left. I didn't tell anyone I was leaving.
Has she seen you again since?
Yes.
Okay. That would be worrying. Because imagine if you left a job and said, I'm going to go kill myself. You left that job, never came back, and they never saw you again. Could you imagine the stress on their mind? They're just, I guarantee, 5 years from now, after never seeing you again, they're just going to be I guess she really did go kill herself. And then all of a sudden, she sees you at, a Kroger or something, and she's like, Heather? Oh, my God!
I go home, and my bitch ass at, I don't know, I think I was 19 or 20 at the time, goes, okay.
My bitch ass.
Okay. So I know damn well that if I take any of these pills in excess, nothing's going to happen. So I'm just going to skip that ordeal. I'm going to drink this whole bottle of vodka with them, though.
Oh, God.
And see how that works. And so I decided to start with the vodka because, that would make it easier. Well, after 4 shots of vodka, I really didn't want to kill myself anymore. So I just went to bed. And that's about the time vodka saved my life.
Jesus. Okay.
That was a dark story, and I do want you guys to know that I am now medicated and in therapy.
Dark stories go well with Rick and Morty because
that's a weird one that either like people think is really funny or they're just like, holy shit.
I think it's funny because I know you're alive and I know your attitude and everything. But if you'd have told that to somebody that you didn't know, they'd have been like,
to the people watching.
Yeah.
To be fair, you guys have probably seen me on here before and know that my jokes are always kind of dark.
Yeah. Everybody out there just know she doesn't mean it.
And I'm on medication now.
Yeah, so she's good. She's good.
I'm fine. You can laugh and not feel guilty about it.
Yeah, because I guarantee you some of them are out there and like...
like, holy shit, that's funny, but oh.
It's just like Chris Rock was saying these like really offensive jokes and everything, like against black people, and like he's like I see a few white people out there afraid to laugh. Laugh your asses off. I'm giving you approval. It's just like the same thing with you. It's just like it's like hey, little funny story about suicide. I don't know if I should laugh or clap or not. No, go ahead.
Well, the thing is, like, we can, bottle it up all we want, but everyone goes through rough times, and sometimes it's easier just to laugh it off.
Yeah.
And be open about it, because if you're not open about it, no one else is going to be open about it, and no one's going to get help. So, yeah, I try to just throw it out there a little bit. But also, that's a pretty good story, I think. I don't know. I think it's funny. It wasn't funny at the time. I was actually pissed off the next morning. I was like, I can't believe my bitch ass did that.
And then I found $5. Cool story, bro.
And then I go back to work the next day, and she's like, oh, good, I was worried about you. And I'm just like, it's okay. I just went home and went to bed after having some drinks. And I just kind of left it there. Like, I didn't tell her what happened.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there.
And then we acted like nothing happened.
All right. Well, we got to get out of here because it's almost been 50 minutes on this one video.
Oh, my gosh.
So, thank you all once again for tuning in. This was Rick and Morty, episode 5 of Season 1, Meeseeks and Destroy, where we were introduced to Mr. Meeseeks, whom I can never wants to see again.
Look at me.
We are not friends.
No. Imagine him like coming to you and it's like, I am the key to libertarian victory in all future endeavors in the United States. Will you be friends with me?
Simple tasks.
Well, it is a simple task. Eliminate taxation. Period. Game over. Done.
Simple tasks.
And video.
Okay.
Patreon is cool if you're already there. Thank you. If you're not, go look at it. Thanks.
Yes. Don't just look at it. If you're interested and you want to be part of it, hey, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, we like when people sign up for Patreon because we get to talk to you on a more personal level.
Yes. Thank you all once again. We'll see you later. Peace out.